Hello, my beautiful viewers. This is Erica with the 30-Day Weight Loss Mindful Challenge. And today is day 29 and 30. Our last day. But I am so effing happy. Woo! I got on the scale and I was a little scared. Even though my clothes seemed to be a little loose on me, I got on the scale and I lost a total of 8 pounds and 2 ounces. I am so happy. So happy. So, 8 pounds and 2 ounces. Let's analyze that. 4 weeks, 8 pounds. That's roughly 2 pounds per week. And I had a setback. I gained 6 ounces on Halloween because I went buck wild eating chocolates with my kid friends, and I had an amazing time and I would not change it for the world. So I do not feel guilty. As you all saw, and a lot of you were like, oh my God, you gained 6 ounces. I almost fell out my chair. Really? It happens. We all have bad weeks. But I did not let it get to me, and I was very honest, and I came forth. And look, the following week, not only did I lose the 6 ounces, but I lost like 3 more pounds aside from that. So with that said, no guilt feelings. No guilt feelings. You hear me? No guilt feelings. And if you lose 2 pounds per week in a year, 12 months, that's a total of 96 pounds. What? 96 pounds? 96 pounds in 1 year without effort, without having to be in a diet with someone telling you what it is that you have to do. You have to do this workout. You have to do this 7 days a week. No stress, no pressure. It's just commitment and a change of lifestyle, a complete change of lifestyle. And remember, guys, that takes time. So with that said, let me provide you with a few additional information for day 29 and 30. I want to leave you ready to continue to establish these guidelines and make them a lifestyle change, make them a habit, create a beautiful environment in the inside and the outside of you. Now, with that said, let me share a few information here. I have a lot to share. Let me provide you with a list of purifying foods. These are foods that you can eat and they are completely healthy for you. We have, and this is what I personally like to eat. I love kale, cabbage, and I love purple cabbage. It's so crunchy and yummy. Broccoli, spinach, sweet potatoes, oranges, lemons, grapefruits, beets, watercress, artichoke, asparagus, ginger, garlic, apples, sesame seeds, almonds. And let me tell you something about almonds, a good tip. Almonds are lifesavers, especially at night. Like last night I couldn't sleep. My mind was just throwing ideas left and right, so I just grabbed my laptop and started typing away. Next thing you know, it was like 1:30 in the morning, and all of a sudden my stomach just went, oh. I'm like, seriously? It's 1:30. Why are you hungry? And it was like painfully hungry, like I had to eat something, and water was not going to cut it. So I went downstairs and grabbed a handful of almonds, like 10 to 14 is usually what I eat. The hunger immediately just vanished. So, and I use this a lot, especially if I'm busy throughout the day and I have not packed my food ahead of time, which I try not to do, but we're not perfect. Things happen. So when those things happen, I carry almonds. They save my life. Just be careful not to eat 78 almonds because they are high in calories and good fat. But if you eat a bag full of them, yeah, that will not be good at all. So don't do that. Now, stay away from frozen foods, leftovers, microwave, canned. And again, I'm not saying to completely stay away from these, just minimize them. Remember, everything in this challenge is about balance. I'm not going to sit here and say that I do not use the microwave. Of course I use the microwave. But I have been mindful to use it less. So if I don't really have to put something in the microwave, I'll just put it in the stovetop or the oven. But, you know, I minimize. Everything is about balance. Canned foods, I'm not a fan of canned food, so I really don't have a problem with that. Leftovers, I could eat a 1 day leftover maybe. I try to stay away from leftovers as I like to eat my food fresh. So, but like I said before, things happen, balance it out. Just don't have leftovers every single day. And frozen foods, I personally, the only things that I eat frozen are probably the organic frozen vegetables and fruits that I buy. I have completely stayed away from anything else that's frozen. But if you do eat frozen foods, just keep it at a minimum. Okay, so those are a list of my purifying foods. Then I want to speak a little bit more about self-checks. Don't forget to do your self-checks. This has become a habit for me. So now whenever I'm feeling a certain way that's not happy, blissful, and peaceful, I do a self-check. Like, okay, what's this feeling? Where is it coming from? Why am I upset? Why am I nervous? Why am I anxious? What's going on? I close my eyes. I do a self-check to see what's going on. Usually my brain, my body tells me. And then I ask the following question. Should I put energy to that? Will it be worth it? Remember, your energy is precious. Don't waste it on things that are useless. Like, don't spend it on people that annoy you. If this person annoys you every single day and every single time you see them, they annoy you, that's energy that you do not need to be spending on this person. Just get away from them. You know, yesterday someone cut me off. For a split second, I saw red and I'm like, ah, you. And then self-check. Okay, it's not worth it. You're in traffic. You're always going to bump into a-holes. That's inevitable. So why really put attention to it? Just breathe, relax, and drive peacefully home. As you know, when we get upset, we draw everything that's on that vibration. So the last thing I needed was to have an accident getting home. So make sure that you are doing self-checks, especially when you're hungry. Ask yourself, am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Am I sleepy? Am I bored? What exactly is my body feeling right now? So always check for a sense of lightness and energy, refresh senses, increased sense of well-being, which is what I'm feeling right now. And just make sure you do those self-checks, especially when you're eating. Sometimes I found myself in a few types of situations in which there's like a whole bunch of unhealthy food in front of me. And I have developed this habit of asking myself, is that worth it? Is it worth it to have that piece of red velvet cake? Who made it? Where did it come from? Did you just buy that in the supermarket? It's not worth putting those calories in my body. You know, like I try to leave the moments when I, break my clean eating for moments that are really worth it, that I just cannot say no. Krispy Kreme? What? I need to have one, But again, we're going back to balancing, to making sure that if you have that one donut, you're not going to have that one donut every single day. Okay? Now, aside from the self-checks, let me also leave you prepared to obtain new recipes. Hello! You can't be eating the same things all the time. I make it a celebration to go into Pinterest and find a whole bunch of healthy recipes, delicious ones too, because I believe in flavor. I'm Latina. I cannot eat no bland food. I'm sorry. I need to add the flavor in there. So I love the paleo diets in Pinterest. They have anything that you want, they have it in Pinterest. Now, if you're not a Pinterest person, I have people that tell me, I don't use Pinterest, Erica. I don't know about that. Well, these are two websites that I personally use as well to obtain healthy recipes. Remember, we need to shake things up a little. We can't be having the same foods every day because you will get bored. And then you will be like, Erica, I can't do this. So, one of the websites, it's www.cookinglight.com. The other one is www.simpletruth.com. Simpletruth.com. And these are the websites that I use. Of course, there's many more. You can Google them. But just make sure that every week or every 2 weeks or every month, you have a new, fresh recipe. It makes things very, very exciting. And of course, you won't get bored. Now, before I let you go, let me provide you with examples of negative thinking and how you can turn these around to positive thinking. And this is just for you to realize how our mental state puts us in. For instance, negative thinking. Example. I've tried everything and read all kinds of diet books, but nothing has worked. I might as well give up. Positive thinking. Today's a new day. Whatever happened in the past doesn't count. There's always a resolution. Positive thinking. Negative thinking. I must be genetically programmed to be overweight. Really? Positive thinking. I can't change my genes, but I can trigger other genes that regulate normal appetite. Anyway, I know there are people who have lost huge amounts of weight. Their genes didn't hold them back, and mine won't either. Let's make this happen. Another one. I know I should exercise, but I can't stay motivated. Positive. I don't need to exercise if that's too hard right now. All I need to do is move, and there are lots of ways I can do that. Some, like dancing or doing simple yoga, are even fun. Once I remember how good it feels to walk and move around, motivation will not be a problem. So you see, we have to change the way we think and let go of negative thoughts. Okay, so stop being hard on yourself. Stop demanding instant resolutions. That never works. Stop seeing yourself as a failure. Please stop seeing yourself as a failure. Every day is a new beginning. Stop repressing how you really feel. Sometimes if you feel a certain way and you don't want to speak to anyone, write it down or type it. Just let it out. Let your feelings out. Do not stay with them in it. They turn into poison. So let them out. Stop being impatient. I'm working on that myself. Hello. And stop self-judgment. So guys, I hate to say goodbye. However, you will see me once or twice a week, or perhaps, I don't know, more than that. I am so excited about this project, and I also want you guys to see my results in a year from now, even 6 months from now. I'm excited myself. So I will continue to provide you with tips, strategies on life, on how to balance yourself, your mind, and your body. And also know that I am inviting you all for free coaching sessions. So if you wish to have a coaching session with me, please let me know. Inbox me, go to my Facebook. Let me know. I will provide you with free coaching sessions, and we could begin making these a lifestyle change and go deeper in. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me on this amazing journey. I can't wait for what the future holds. Stay positive. The divine light within me salutes the divine light within you. Namaste.